On this trip, I plan on showing you guys the new $160 million facility added on to the Seattle Aquarium. Here we will take a stroll through the many new and old exhibits they have to offer us. This is actually a part of a greater $1 billion investment into the Seattle waterfront as a whole, and I'm really curious what it looks like.
We're at the Seattle waterfront. We plan on checking out the new aquarium. Come on, let's go.
So yeah, $1 billion. A little bit misleading. So the pavilion itself only costs $160 million. Only. The whole waterfront outside of the pavilion is $800 million. One of the more notable changes to the waterfront is the removal of the Alaskan Wy viaduct and the addition of the Overlook walk. The project is more centered around creating a waterfront more welcoming to pedestrians, similar to Portland and Chicago. Before we head in, I decided to check out the Overlook walk. It's one of the biggest changes to the waterfront, and there's no hiding from it. It imposes itself onto the waterfront. It serves as the primary pedestrian connection from Pike Place Market to the rest of the piers. The connection was actually something that's never existed before this project. The Overlook Walk also acts as a facade for the Ocean Pavilion. The wood here has a cool story because it's yellow cedar, a representation of the Coast Salish peoples. So I'm actually going to go into this a little bit sooner than later. One pro tip I recommend for the aquarium is that you should buy your tickets ahead of time. In person, they have really long lines at times, especially on the weekends. Pricing is really not guaranteed. Online, you could see all the variable pricing. And tickets are time specific. There's no time limit, but they're specific to the time they'll let you in. So I definitely recommend planning ahead.
All right, just chilling and vibing at the Overlook walk. Note to self, buy your tickets online. Don't try to get into line because man, those tickets, they sell out fast. And you'll probably be like an hour out from where you actually want to get your tickets.
Now that we get to finally enter the Ocean Pavilion, it's surprisingly small. Hard to get a sense of scale from the footage, but the reef takes up a lot of the space. I'm not trying to undercut the marvel though, because the reef itself is incredible. It houses up to 3,500 different species of sea life, and is a representation of the Indo-Pacific region. And it's so large it carries up to 500,000 gallons. Despite the pavilion being pretty small, they do have cool little exhibits or little sections like this underground bioluminescence area. It's really cool. Honestly, it just kind of reminds me of just like space. It just seems so alien that it's very interesting, honestly.
We got the Sith Kyber crystals. And we got the Jedi Guardian? Jedi Counselor Kyber crystals?
It's Yoda.
Yoda.
The pavilion is 2 stories tall and offers different viewpoints of the reef, from the side and above. Upstairs, we stumbled upon a presentation of the Indo-Pacific leopard shark, and it was really cool to get to see the animal up close as it swims around. From here, we decided to check out the main aquarium. I do have to admit though, the main aquarium does seem more entertaining as it lets you interact with many of the animals, or some of the animals, excuse me, and they have a lot of props littered around all through the exhibits. They have this cool little wave simulator, and the fish seem almost unfazed every time the waves pass by. One of my favorite exhibits were the ones that they could let us touch the animals. Here we got to touch sea anemones and even the sea urchin. So my opinion of the main aquarium is that it is more charming because it is bigger and offers more things, but it feels like we went on a day that just didn't have anything special. I'm not too sure if they rely on their pre-scheduled events or what, or we just went on a day when they just didn't have many animals. It was kind of odd, honestly.
Damn,
there wasn't much to do and much to look at.
Tentacles. Whoop. Now we gotta look up for Barney. We gotta look up for Barney. You the best. DJ Khaled certified. Oh, they don't even look real.
Yeah, we should be over there on the other side.
We should.
However, we did get to see the sea otters, and they were one of the highlights of the day. The sea otters acted like just dogs, and it was just fun really seeing them wiggle around, jump around, swim, and even sleep.
All right, I hope they're okay with me stepping on this thing. Onwards. Onwards, champion. Come on, Wy. Come on, let's go. Me and you. Come on. We went to the Seattle Aquarium. Oh, he's alive. He's alive. Yeah, but they just be chilling on there like that. Oh, wait, he's alive too. What the? They felt the energy of the camera. All right, guys, that was that. That was the Seattle Aquarium and the Seattle Ocean Pavilion. To be honest, $45 for these two experiences, I'm not too sure. This is more of like a $25 experience. But hey, at least we get this nice little view behind us. Whew. And, you know, a little space needle action over there. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Peace.